right, we are at the Yellowstone Museum and we're looking at one of these old-fashioned cars that they used to take people into the park with. This is an antique 1938 Yellowstone Park bus number 434, and this was built by the White Motor Company. Purchased in '68, holds 14 passengers, 13 quarts of oil. Last driver was Smokey Pastema, owned and operated by the Swanson family. Neil Swanson drove and guided this bus similar to this from 1950 to 1952. Look at that, guys. This is really in pretty impressive condition when you think about it. I know, I'm just filming this outstanding little vehicle. That's an old fire wagon, or a water tender. This was a firefighting water tender. All right, we're going to walk into the Union Pacific building, which is now the Yellowstone Museum.
Whoa! Don't scare me. Why did you?
This is cool. Is it $6 for adults? All right, we'll get 2 adults here. We are traveling from the Communist Republic of California. It's good to be in a free state, you know?
Your total is going to be $12.
$12, perfect. Looks like it's a beautiful day today. Oops. Okay.
And you don't need to sign anything.
Don't need to sign it. Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Are these little booklets come, or do these cost? They're free. Perfect. Thank you. I got one, you know. Pictures of the Yellowstone fire in 1988.
I remember that.
You could see the smoke from Fresno. I remember when I was in elementary school, the smoke was so strong, you had smoke advisories there. That's the Yellowstone Inn, Old Faithful Inn. They had to save it.
Amazing they saved it. Actually, fire can be a bad thing and it can be a good thing. The reason why is the good part is that it rejuvenates the soil and allows new growth. The bad thing is that it destroys a lot of things. A lot of beautiful.
Here's an old Ford Model A, I believe. This is like what your dad had, wasn't it?
Or his dad. His dad had one.
There's a buffalo head. The icon of the American West. It's amazing that thing sustained the Native Americans. Every resource off of that thing they used. Here's a little bear cub right here.
Oh, yeah, black bear.
Right, let's go check out the little baby grizzly.
Grizzly say, give me food to eat.
That's cool.
Eagle's wings, generation of the Eagle family in store.
This was a U.S. Department of Forestry uniform that the hand crews used to fight fires with. Very primitive, but very simple. And a gun collection. Kentucky long barrels and repeating arms and handguns. Pretty nifty. Typical uniform that a maid would have worn in the day. With a teapot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the teapot.
This is the Union Pacific.
Well, it starts with here, the Yellowstone branch, then the Oregon short line.
Pretty neat, huh? The Sprinter.
What's that suit of?
Doesn't say. All right, we're in the Earthquake Lake
He's telling the story.
exhibit of Yellowstone.
What's happening downstairs? The power was gone. We did have flashlights, and we could see a fair amount of damage downstairs with merchandise mainly. Some broken windows, light fixture fallen down, went through a showcase. But other than that, why, it looked like the building was secure.
Wally Eagle. Well, we were in a log cabin in the back of Eagle's store. That's where we were sleeping. And of course, 11:37 at night, we were sound asleep. And to both my wife and I both, it felt like
Roads
the
are
cabin was
blocked.
like a
The
mad
new
dog.
lake grows.
Somebody was just
The Hebgen
shooting,
Fault
and it
slipped
was so violent that
downward
we
15
were
feet, destroying the highway in numerous places and dropping
for some
houses
reason
into
or other,
Hebgen
we
Lake.
must be getting
Below
bombed or
Hebgen
something.
Dam, which cracked but did not give way, the newly formed Earthquake Lake slowly rose, drowning highways and trees. August 17, 1959. Wow.
We had 5 cabins there with, had some people in it, and the man staying there got his wife in the new Cadillac, and he headed for town. The approach to the bridge over Duck Creek, both approaches had sunk about 18 inches, and somehow he smashed over those, and he went in a couple 100 yards more, and the big quake break.
Mother Nature is quite impressive, isn't she?
Highway 12 feet, so he went over that
Yep.
and lit upside down, completely unhurt. So he smashed the window open and cut his head wide open trying to crawl out of the car. Meanwhile, his wife went into hysterics. So my wife took the 2 of them and put them in the car and started for the hospital in Bozeman. She got as far as Allmart Lodge, and she had to stop and
This is a seismograph that recorded the shaking of Earthquake Lake from
and she arrived in Bozeman with the
recorded in California
wounded from
at the Mount Hamilton Observatory in the Diablo Mountain Range. It registered the earthquake on August 18, 1959 of a Richter of 7.1 in magnitude. Recorded in California, 7.1.
So what's it, Rock, California?
No,
7.1?
yeah. No, it was recorded as a 7.1.
Or recorded as 7.1.
Wow, that's quite impressive.
Yeah, it is.
This is a fire jumper outfit.
Uh-huh.
Smoke jumpers. This is all they were armed with. Quite impressive. And these were the destruction of the fires in Yellowstone in 1988. As you can see, most of the park was on fire in 1988. Wow. Mother Nature is impressive at times, isn't she?
Over 18,000 people were staying.
Talks about the impact of the fires. Took care of vegetation, lodgepole pines, wildlife, elk and other gaming animals and birds are all affected by this,
Douglas fir,
by these fires.
aspen, fireweed,
The danger was enough to cause
Predators.
Superintendent Harrison to move his
Wow.
office
small
outside
animals
the
and
camp.
fish,
At Old
birds,
Faithful,
elk,
800
She was
people
quite impressive, huh?
other animals.
enjoying a college talent program. The quake caused the
Here's another quirky looking buffalo, which captures the essence of Yellowstone with the geysers and the many steam pots and springs and hot springs and rivers. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Certainly is a work of art. And then on the other side, it captures the essence of the Rocky Mountains and the snow and the plains and everything that just makes Montana special. Impressive. Here is a grizzly. This one's for you, Jacob. This guy's huge. He's about, I'd say, 8 to 12 feet tall. His name was Old Snaggletooth. This talks about Old Snaggletooth. Old Snaggletooth was shot by poachers in 1970. This isn't Griswold, Jacob. This guy here was real. He'd tear you to pieces. He's not your friend. So remember, don't feed the bears and don't talk to the bears, okay?